I'm Richard Jack Smith of Real Talk Movie Reviews. Before I discuss Yugo Kanno's score for the video game Nioh, there's the slight subject of what the game itself is about. What's it about? Well, essentially you go around bashing things while trying not to get bashed yourself. I played the game for about 20 minutes, got bashed repeatedly, and decided that life was too short. In terms of a theme, there is one, but it's vaguely heroic and safe in the extreme. It's one of those you come out, you hear it, it doesn't stick. In a cue such as Ayakashu 2, the pulse should flame and run. Instead, the avalanche cancels out the tornado. There's a lot of music here, a lot of generic action music, but to be honest, from one moment to the next I didn't know whether Attila the Hun was on the move or whether it was time to have sake and rice. There's a great deal to be said for a score which takes its time, builds some themes and allows them to coalesce in an organic fashion, but that doesn't happen in Nioh. Things tend to get out of hand all of a sudden, then they settle down and sound quite peaceful. You know, a track such as Threatening, for example, comes across as very growly and obstreperous, but I mean, this is not original in any stretch of the imagination. And then, you know, its purpose in the game itself is kind of nebulous. You know, most gamers would probably just not even think about the music while they're playing. You know, they're just using their swords and they're using their powers, their magical spells, and just kind of forgetting about the music entirely. It's difficult to recommend a soundtrack from a video game which lacks ambition, which has no vision, and is just ultimately there for the sake of background. There's about 2 hours of music here, and while it's not the biggest waste of time I've had in recent memory, that would probably be The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo by Reznor and Ross, which was 2 hours and 53 minutes of nothing. Nioh could have been a great score. It could have gone in many fascinating directions. I mean, Ramin Djawadi's The Great Wall with this aim. Okay, granted that was for a film, this is a video game, but I think you'll find that in general the demands for both, they overlap. I mean, obviously there are different, I think repetition is the key to an average score, and unfortunately repetition can be one of the things in a video game, both while you're playing it and while you're listening to the music from it, which can be an ultimate detriment. And that's what happens to Nioh. You're stuck in situations where I've heard that. I mean, let's take the theme for example. Da 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 da. I mean, it's okay. I mean, it's not really imaginative in the sense of filling your heart with like a balloon and making you feel, wow, you know, I feel part of this made-up story, this make-believe. You know, suspend your disbelief for the sake of, you know, this fantastical stuff that's going on. No, it just doesn't happen like that. So ultimately, in the end, it's a disappointment, and it could have been so much more than it actually is. I give Nioh by Yugo Kanno 2 out of 5 stars. Not much to recommend on this occasion. For more film and soundtrack reviews, please visit Betty Jo Tucker's website, Real Talk Movie Reviews. On Facebook you'll find my page, Hip-Notic Soundtrack Reviews. You can also find me on Twitter at mbeanfan101. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.